Hello there and welcome back. Donald Trump recently said he will not invite Ted Cruz or John Kasich to speak at the Republican convention unless they endorse him. Now, under party rules, Cruz has enough delegates to speak at the convention regardless of what Mr. Trump wants. Should Republicans who endorse the nominee get a moment in the spotlight? Well, let me ask the co-host of The Five and former White House press secretary, Dana Perino. Welcome back.
Thank you. I love being on the Cool Show.
I love when you're on the Cool Show because you make it hot. In your fuchsia. Let us discuss this, because if I were Trump, I'd be like, all these guys are going to do is waltz out on stage and try and hijack it for their movement and run for 2020 like Chris Christie did in 2012.
Well, it is true that conventions can launch a political career. If you look at Barack Obama in 2004, even I was sitting on the couch going, wow, who is this? I mean, he sounds great. He could be president in like 30 years. And then 4 years later, he's president.
Oh, God.
I think Trump is right that if a nominee, or I'm sorry, if a former candidate or any other Republican is asking to speak at the convention and is not going to endorse him, or is maybe even going to try to hurt his effort, I think it's fair that Donald Trump say, you're not invited to speak. However, the conventions weren't always just about showcasing the nominee. It's about doing the party's business. And it is a confident nominee could say, let her rip.
Yeah.
Let's have a big debate under this big tent that we call the Republican Party. But that's not where the Republicans are this year.
And it's not where Trump is right now, is it?
So Trump was asked about this, and he answers it in the way that he does. But then I look it up, and I find out that neither Kasich nor Cruz have asked to speak. And so it's like breaking up with somebody on Facebook before they break up with you, because you know they're going to break up with you later.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you hear a rumor that they're going to break up with you. Like, oh, no, I'm going to break up with you.
No, I already broke up with you.
Yeah, it's
You're no longer my boyfriend.
It's like France and Germany today being like, fine, Britain, just leave. Leave the EU.
Right.
We don't want you.
Yeah, we didn't want you here in the first place.
Yeah, that's so sad. So how will it work? Because Cruz did win 8 states. Does he automatically get a slot because of that?
I don't know about the rules in terms of automatically, but I think the problem for the Republicans and for Trump has been, if you look at Fred Barnes today in the Wall Street Journal saying that he's not made the sale to skeptical Republicans, and he might never make the sale because he's not even trying.
Yeah.
He expects complete,
lockstep loyalty
to him without trying to work it. So that's not going that well. If you look across the board of typical Republicans, which people would say, good, I don't want the typical Republicans there anyway.
Because they're boring. You're established.
But if you don't have, you have a party for a reason. A party helps get you across the finish line, especially when you're going up against Democrats. Democrats have about 7 million more people registered in the country than do Republicans.
Yeah, no, the Democratic voter rolls have swelled while Republicans continue to contract. So someone's got to make the sale if the party is going to stay together. I don't think that's Donald Trump's biggest priority. I do think he wants to put the party in the party, and therefore there's going to be a lot of pageantry.
The convention could be a big party. He says he's going to have sports stars that will speak. I mean, it'll be a different type of convention.
Tom Brady finally gets to talk about unions.
And Deflategate
and trade
But remember when Chris Christie came and spoke on behalf of Romney in 2012?
And just talked about himself the whole time.
It wasn't a very good speech.
No, when he talked about his mom, and it was kind of creepy.
Right, and I think if Romney had to do it over, would he have invited him to speak? No. So I think Trump is right.
He would have invited Clint Eastwood, but not the chair. All right, today Elizabeth Warren, there she is, joining Hillary Clinton for their first joint event at a rally in Cincinnati. Trump tweeted before the event, "Crooked Hillary is wheeling out one of the least productive senators in the U.S. Senate, goofy Elizabeth Warren, who lied on heritage," prompting Hillary's own response.
And I must say, I do just love to see how she gets under Donald Trump's skin.
Oh, my gosh. I love my mom, but I feel like my mom's running for president.
Well, I mean, all the candidates in this year that made it to the finals are much older than our population, which is basically young and diverse. And so, Hillary thinks she might have those locked up if she can get the Bernie Sanders voters to come to her side. That's consolidating fairly well for her.
Is that all she's doing with Elizabeth Warren? She's not going to name her as VP,
Well, first of all, if you're going to do an event with Elizabeth Warren, I'm sorry, just a petty little female point, don't wear the same outfit.
No.
Okay? Did you see that?
They look like bowling shirts.
Right. Like, so that Team Hillary, I guess, in the blue. But Elizabeth Warren can excite a crowd.
Yeah.
She can get under Donald Trump's skin.
Yeah.
She is one who is not afraid to deliver an insult. I do think, what was she stinky with this Native American check-the-box thing so that she could get a preference at Harvard. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
Well,
And
it's
she's
also
never
bad that
actually answered it.
she's insulted Hillary Clinton repeatedly. I mean, it's going to be very hard to narrow that chasm. And she also outshines her. You see the passion at an event like this for Elizabeth Warren. Hillary Clinton will never be able to generate
So
that.
that's why it's smart for Hillary Clinton to do joint events with Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
Because you can sit back as the nominee or the candidate and you don't have to hurl insults at Donald Trump when Elizabeth Warren is doing it.
She's happy to make that shoulder sore. Dana Perino, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come back early and often.
Okay, awesome.
Much to discuss in the weeks leading up to the convention.
If I could vote early and often, that'd be great too.
Do it twice. Okay, very good.